Hello everyone, my name is Emilio Everts. I'm going to be doing my BOOTCON Project 4 presentation today. The software I had picked to demonstrate is called ClamAV. Now, just as a heads up in advance, I do apologize. I did have to redo the audio portion of my demonstration because of the fact that for my video demonstration, demonstrating what I do step by step, yeah, I accidentally um, messed up a little bit, so the audio isn't very good. So I had to redo that as a result. So I'm sorry in advance if my audio doesn't match up quite with the video portion, but I promise you that the video does correlate and it does demonstrate what it is I'm attempting to do. But yeah, anyways, on with the video. So the first thing to do after installing ClamAV is to update the virus database once the packages have been successfully installed. The next thing you want to do is use the Fresh Clam tool, which is part of the ClamAV software. Uh, the Fresh Clam tool is specifically designed for using it on the command line to update the database. It takes a moment, but then you should see the virus signature database that has been updated successfully within the steps demonstrated in my video. Now, onto my explanation as to why you need to keep everything up to date. Because if you don't, you may become vulnerable to new malware and viruses and so on and so forth, and corrupt files. The easiest way to stay updated is to use ClamAV Fresh Clam tool as I stated earlier. Now, as you progress through the steps, as you'll see in the video, you'll now start the service and enable it. Then we use control start command. Now, once you have enabled control start command, you'll then go on to learn how to scan files in directories. Now that the database is up to date, now I can run a scan from the command line, which in turn then provides a lot of feedback. It will show you how to scan for the viruses using the command line. The tool I use is called ClamScan. Now, throughout the remainder of my demonstration, it will demonstrate how I use said tools and go about scanning for files, I'm going in the demonstration. I'm, I don't actually have any files, but it goes to show in the steps that I'm doing, it shows you what it would look like if you had, let's say, one or two or XYZ amount of files. And then it would show you how it's all laid out, and it would show you if whether or not if you do have any viruses or how many are in existence. So this will be the conclusion of my project for BOOTCON presentation. But I'd say, actually, now that I think about it, before I officially conclude this meeting, I want to say that I'd say going forward, I want to further my education in ClamAV and other softwares so I can then get myself to a point where I can then start getting myself more involved in cybersecurity and working for said company so I can then further my skills more and move up more skills and experience, more certificates and whatnot. I'd say the best lesson or the lesson I want to try to leave this presentation with is honestly the best thing to do is just to continue learning, continue growing, watching videos, practice, and more practicing to further understand and further learn whatever it is you're pursuing, whether it's cybersecurity or some other career path. I mean, just anything in general, I'd say. It's just going to require persistence, and more persistence. But yeah, this will be the conclusion of my meeting today.